I don't know if it'll let me zoom into the Statue of Liberty. I want to go get on the thing, the ferry, go over there. That's what I want to do. Come on. All right. It's too hot standing here. I was trying to not stand in one place. I don't know where you at right now. I don't know where you at. But it's too hot for me to find you right now. So I'm going to head towards the IT department to see. Because, look, it's literally 1 more hour left to play for the morning experience. I was expecting that once this was over, I could go back and get some rest. I need rest. I can't really be out in this kind of weather for long without proper accommodations. I don't got no ice. I keep calling them Teletubbies or teleporter potties. They're starting to get yucky already. I went into one and it was decent. I went into another one and it was yucky. And I was just like, yeah, this just reminds me why I hate porta potties. I don't want to take my shoe off, but there's something in my shoe. My foot hurts really bad. Whoops. I didn't know that I had turned the thing. My foot hurts really bad. So I want to sit down. Excuse me. Allergies. I knew that was about to happen. Yeah. Ooh, my foot. Yeah, it's my toe. So I don't know when I injured my toe, but I injured it a long time ago. And I usually don't wear sneakers. I usually wear shoes that are just really soft fabric and allows my foot to not have no type of friction to it. But when I'm in athletic places or places where it requires me to walk long distances or for long periods of time, I gotta put on some sneakers. So I have on sneakers, and trust me, Reebok, this is not your fault. My foot was already hurting, so I hate that got a little limp in my step, and it ain't my pimp limp. It's that, oh, my pinky toe. That junk hurts. Anyway, I don't know where the hell. I'm tired of looking. I'm not gonna look. Woo, excuse me. I'm tired. This air feels good though. I ain't gonna lie. If it wasn't so many people walking around, I wouldn't mind spreading a blanket out and just laying here and just taking in some sun. That's how good this wind feels. But Pokemon Go Fest is a huge success. This is the first day for this session here in Jersey City. They just had a session in Japan, and then there's another session coming up. I forgot exactly where it's gonna be. Forgive me, but right now, oh, my toe hurts. Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, I didn't get to play Pokemon Go Fest at all today. I have been playing Pokemon, but not the actual Fest task, which sucks because I'm here and I'm walking around, but I'm not playing. So that means that I'm going to have, unless I come tomorrow, I could also come tomorrow or Sunday, because I don't think I'm going to stay. I think I'm done for today. I need to get my rest. I'm exhausted. I do not have a Pokemon tattoo, but I have a Pokemon sticker that I got from Wayfarer. Probably would put it on my tablet cover. Matter of fact, I'm about to put my phone away and put on my tablet. That's what I wanted to play Pokemon on my tablet, not my phone. Then y'all won't get this video.
Yeah, you have a tattoo? Whoa, that's detailed. Got Ash, Pikachu, Bulbasaur.
Yeah, it's too hot. Let me get off the grass and onto the trails. And even though I keep walking past these food trucks, maybe I've reached the point of dehydration because there's nothing that's really making me want to eat something. The Little Sicilian caught my attention. Matter of fact, no, there's a space over here. They got pasta. I usually don't eat pasta, but they have pasta. And, I didn't see Baked Ziti, but if anything, I'll go back. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to wait till I leave the event in an hour to eat. But I am going to be forced to get something to drink because I do not want to pass out. And the fact that I'm not hungry for anything makes me think that I am dehydrated because I don't want anything to drink or eat. It's just that I have that feeling that I know I need it. It's very easy to get dehydrated, you guys. And plus, where I stay at, y'all already been watching the videos. Where I stay at, what they do is they put the what is it called? What's that air? I forgot what the air, not air conditioning, but I forgot what it's called. But they put that air on for a very short while and then they turn it off and let the house stay hot. So I have a little fan that sits in front of my face and blows cool air on me, but still, if you're physically in a hot space and you're just hot, that's what ends up happening, you know.
Let's see the hat. Gorgeous. Team shirt. Gorgeous. Team shirt. Gorgeous. Bracelet. Awesome. That counts. Keychain. That'll count at this time.
Anyway, I'm done making videos for now. I pretty much showed y'all the whole gist of Pokemon Go. Real quick, I'll go over it these last couple of minutes with you guys in case if you didn't catch it. If you play Pokemon Go is an app originally formulated by a company team called Niantic. They most recently sold over the brand to Scopely, which is the parent company to Monopoly Go, Wheel of Fortune, and a few other popular games that I have played. So Niantic still has pretty much the same, origins for the game. It's just that they no longer are the main, owners. And I guess that will change eventually. But I'm used to seeing Niantic. I don't know what their contract holds as far as keeping their name on it and stuff like that, branding wise. But that just happened, I think, earlier this year or late last year. And so Pokemon Go is an app game where you become what's called a trainer. A trainer is, you're just basically a Pokemon catcher. You go around catching Pokemon. That's what a trainer is in the app game. And it's a game that you can play in one remote area, but to really maximize the experience, it's best that you play it while moving around. If you're walking somewhere to school, to work, to your friend's house, or just taking a stroll just to get some air, you can casually play. You do have to be mindful of your surroundings, that you don't walk into moving traffic or people riding bicycles or running or those scooter things, or just any type of danger in general. You don't want to step into a pit or clip yourself over the sidewalk or something, or walk into someone. And you generally you get these things called Pokeballs, and the Pokeballs are used to catch Pokemon. And the higher their CP is, which is, I forgot what CP stands for, but you gotta ask the pros all of those things, because I have a bad memory lately. But the CPs the higher the CPs, the bigger the ball. Well, the stronger ball you need. The red ball is the red and white ball is the original Pokeball, and I evaluate that it could catch up to something that's up to 800, depending on what kind of Pokemon it is. The blue ball can catch things that are over 300 or 400, and then the yellow and black ball is for things that are like, I think, 5, 6, 800 or more. It's what I observed. I noticed that. Um, you can give them berries. You can't overfeed them, but you can give them berries. And when you catch them, they become your Pokemon that you can keep for yourself, or you could transfer over to the professor for research. The professor, if you transfer your Pokemon over to the professor for research, you will receive Pokemon candies related to that Pokemon. And sometimes other little perks, but usually Pokemon candy. And then once, hello officers. And then once the Pokemon reaches the phase of, like, they come in different ranks, they have different fighting capabilities. So you can use your Pokemon to fight. I don't know why Pokemon fight. I guess that they fight because they don't want to get caught by trainers. But the Pokemon will fight each other if you let them loose against another trainer in a battle or in a raid and things like that. Well, raids is when you're trying to catch, when a bunch of Pokemon trainers are trying to defeat a Pokemon that has high power. They gain powers, and then you have the Team Raiders, Go Team Rocket. I call them Raiders, but Go Team Rocket. They are like, I don't even know who they are or what their problem is, but they don't like Pokemon trainers for some reason. They don't like Pokemon trainers, and because they don't like you, if you go around and you twist their Pokestop when they're there, they will want to fight you. They will want to take their Pokemons to fight you, so that way they can make your Pokemon faint and take them from you. So a lot of the times they have really strong Pokemons, or the ones with the purpley fiery. I call them contaminated Pokemon, but they can get purified if you catch them. But there's lots of things. But anyway, if you're new to the game, you can just play here or there. But if you really get dedicated, you can travel the world playing it. You know, everywhere you go, you can play on your breaks, before work, before school, after school. You know, in between, you can actually create scheduled times that you want to play. You can now team up with many people if you want in a community event. And then you have this humongous fest that's held annually. And there's usually 3 locations a year that they do the main Pokemon Go Fest. There's always one that's in America. Sometimes they do it on the East Coast, and sometimes they do it on the West Coast and give you 2. Sometimes they do it out of the country, out of America, like in Japan or in Hawaii or just various places. And people literally come out and they bring out their devices and they have charger ports, or they bring their own chargers, and they literally catch Pokemon from all around the world. And when you catch your Pokemon, the location that you catch your Pokemon is stored. And you know, when you go around, there's things called Pokestops. Pokestops is like, it's almost like a virtual store, but you don't have to buy anything. You just have to spin the Pokestop. And when you spin the Pokestop, it pops out all kinds of goodies for you to have, goodie items for you to have that you can use. Sometimes it's Pokeballs, so you can catch more Pokemon. Sometimes it's an egg. If you get a lucky egg, you can get extra XP. XP is your experience points. And the more experience points you get, the higher your levels go up. You get to climb levels. I don't know the highest level in Pokemon, but I'm at level 33, which I would be further than that, but I have to get at a higher level. And that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? You can choose to be on a team. I don't know how I got on Team Valor, but when I looked on my campfire, it says I'm on Team Valor. So either I picked it or I got placed on it. But you can pick your team, and I think you can switch your teams if you're on the wrong team. And even though we all play Pokemon, Team Red, Team Blue, Team Yellow, they are kind of not pals. They're not allies. So when you're at Pokemon Go Fest and when you're playing in Pokemon communities and things like that, you have to be mindful as to whether or not you're playing with fellow team members, because they will try to get your Pokemon from you. And the thing is that you want to collect all the Pokemons in your Pokédex. Your Pokédex is like a Rolodex, but it's a Pokédex because it's a collection of all the Pokemon you've caught since you played. Once you catch a Pokemon, you don't have to keep it. Once it's registered to your Pokédex, you could keep it, you could transfer it over to the professor, or you could trade it to another Pokemon trainer who's trying to collect that type of a Pokemon. Now, this is the part you shouldn't do. You shouldn't bet and gamble, but a lot of people have turned this into their career. Some people bet and gamble, and some people, they just found a way to make money by talking about Pokemon Go to many people. I personally started playing shortly after the game launched, and like I said, I didn't get to play for a long time because I almost got in trouble for playing while I was driving. When I first started playing, I was living in North Carolina, and so I got in trouble. I kind of almost got in trouble for playing while I was driving, because by my kids. They were like, "Mom," and I was like, you're right, no distractions, no distractions. So I stopped playing altogether, and I didn't start playing again until most recently. And now it's been 3 years since I have been playing again, but I have to keep changing my character because someone keeps deleting my character. It's making me start all over. So anyway, if you want to join me on Pokemon Go, you're more than welcome to. I also have groups on Campfire. I have more than one. I think I have 3 or 4 groups. And I'm also members of multiple groups on Campfire. That way, if I'm traveling or anything and I want to meet up and participate, I have the opportunity to do so. I'm looking for Campfire here. I want to check in with them here. I haven't seen them yet. So I'm hoping that I get to see them. I saw them at the last Pokemon Go. And I'm really tired. The heat here, even though the wind is beautiful, it's soothing, I'm just tired in general. I've been working extremely too much and not getting enough rest, and having a lot of disturbed sleep from the people that I live at. They're very disturbing on purpose, so they're constantly making noise and disturbing my sleep. And I hate when my sleep is disturbed, because it takes a lot for me to get rest. Anyway, that's another story. But you guys, I'm having a great time giving y'all a little quick documentary breakdown of the Pokemon Go Fest. We're live here in Jersey City, New Jersey. What's up, Jersey?